Hey there folks, welcome back. It's been a minute. Like I said, I had some trouble with my computer, but then there really hasn't been a lot happening. It's been pretty quiet as we are making our plans to head down to North Carolina this week. So we are leaving Thursday, head down to North Carolina. We have an orientation thing to go to. Then we're going to go spend some time in Avon. So let me share with you some things that I want you to be praying about as we embark on this trip. So the plan is that we're going to drive down. We're going to do it in 2 days, which roughly breaks down to about 15 hours a day. That does not include fuel stops, food, stuff like that. So probably take us just a little bit longer each day. But we're going to stop about halfway and do 2 long days instead of 3 days. Didn't want to pay for an extra hotel room and all that good stuff. So here's what you can be praying about for us that would greatly help us out. Pray for safety, good roads, no traffic, car to hold up, tires to be good, all those good things. That's really important. We've traveled across the country a couple times, and thankfully nothing major. But when you're traveling those kinds of distances, things happen, and so be praying for our safety. That's going to be one big concern. Okay, so the second way that you can pray for us is we're going to this event called Start Here. It's like an orientation, but it's not just boring information. It's team building so that we can kind of get to know the state leaders there and other church planners in North Carolina. And we're already super excited about what God's calling us to do there in Avon. But this is going to be a time that just helps pump us up a little bit more. And so be praying for great relationships to be built, and for us to get some of our questions answered, because there's still a few things that we're not sure about or don't know about. That is just a sense of uncertainty. So keep that in prayer. It'll also be fun because Sharon and I are going by ourselves. The boys are staying at Grandma's house. And so just pray for that time together for fellowship and relationship building and just a growing excitement for what God's doing. I was just sitting here minding my own business reading. Look what showed up. It is coming down like nobody's business. Well, I guess that means I got to go pick Sharon and the boys up. So I'm going to run down to the house and get them so that they're not having to worry about the car. This will probably blow through here pretty quick. Temperatures above freezing, so I don't know how long it'll last. But that wind is howling pretty good. And visibility's low. So, few more things that you can pray for us on this trip about. We are actually going to Avon for 3 nights, 4 days altogether, I guess. We will be trying to make some connections and talk to local people who live there. And there's 2 specific prayers that I want you to pray. One is that we would meet people of peace. Somebody who will be like Lydia for us, who will be able to connect us into the community, somebody that we can meet that will introduce us in and help us connect with what's going on there. I'm going to be going and talking to the fire department because that's my background. We're going to go into as many stores as possible, meet some store owners if we can, walk around. Hopefully there's a community activity or something going on that we can join and just start meeting some people. So pray for people of peace. And then also be praying about our housing. That's the biggest unknown right now, is where are we going to live when we get there. So those 2 prayers, if you'd pray that for us on this trip, specifically when we're in Avon, pray for our time there with the church planners and then all of our traveling. I would greatly appreciate it.
Hope you didn't lose 2. I hope you didn't lose. I still have 3. Aw, man. I mean. Oh no! Eat my wild rat. Eat my wild rat. Eat your own wild rat. Who's back there? My hand. Who's back
Brr.
there? I can grab it later.
Well, we made it back. Sharon took some video of me loading water. We had to go by the grocery store and fill the water for the church. Wow, it was windy and snowy. But we made it back down here to the church. We'll see how many people show up for Bible study. But that's enough for me today, and we'll see you guys later this week.